All right, we're talking about divorcing a narcissist and how some of you may have had gotten to the point of actually marrying a narcissist and being with them at that level of commitment type. For the narcissist, I mean, that's like a jackpot move because, of course, the narcissist is looking at it from a standpoint. It makes it more difficult to break away for one. So they're looking for that type of security, that secure lock-in for the you being that supply that married him or anyone that decides to marry him, right? It makes it to where it's gonna be a hassle to go about undoing what you got yourself into with the marriage with the narcissist, right? There's a lot of components to that, especially when you've actually went that far with it. The leverage becomes, okay, I'll be one way to get in, and then once I get in, I'm going to switch up and start being something totally opposite of what you thought you had. And it can be used as, you know, a come up too if the narcissist is preying on someone who has more than them. So some of you see the narcissist go and get married to another source and it's like fairly quick. Oftentimes that's because the narcissist sees an opportunity that they can gain or capitalize off. Right. And it's usually perhaps something financial in most cases, but there's more stability with that individual or something that the narcissist sees that will translate to stability and security for them. Preferably money, like I said, if they can get in with that, preferably to obtain and get close to having access to that money. But it's never about true love. I see a lot of people who have been victims of the narcissist and they see the narcissist move on to someone and marry. They think that the narcissist has found true love or that person, maybe it was something about them that the person was able to provide that they couldn't provide for the narcissist. And that's not the case. It's just that they were a better fit for the objective that the narcissist was trying to reach. That's really all that boils down to. There's no special type of thing that was going on that the narcissist had with them. No, they just were, they made the cut to get past all of the boundaries and whatever security levels that a person has set up for themselves. The narcissist got past all of that. And in fact, I mean, honestly, if you didn't get caught up and get married to them, you dodged a major bullet. So I know in the midst of it, you feel like, everything is all messed up and, you wanted this and that with them and it didn't happen, but actually you dodged a bullet. So you should rejoice. You should be at least glad, because on the flip side of that, the person who marries them does not know what they're getting themselves into. And they're going to be in for one hell of a ride when it's all said and done. The narcissist is definitely going to change up. That's definitely going to come. The person is going to find that who they thought they were marrying or getting involved with is nowhere near what they thought it was. And a lot of times, because people have a lot of old, dogmatic, outdated ways of thinking and belief systems, they will fight to stay with that narcissist. And that's why the narcissist typically likes religious people. I'm not going against anything religion. I'm just saying why you're a target when you broadcast that to a narcissist. That doesn't scare a narcissist away. That draws them to you because they know that you're going to be structured around certain beliefs, which is going to entail keep them and put with you. You know, you're not going to be, you're going to fight for that marriage. You're going to try to, sustain and overcome the tribulations and stuff with that narcissist. You're going to go to marriage counseling. You're going to do all of these things trying to hold on because of that belief system that you have set in place, which will work against you when you're dealing with someone like a narcissist. All right. They're not going to be the ones to cut anything off. And after you get burnt out on the marriage counseling, after you get burnt out on, the debt and stuff that you go through, being deep in debt, everything just taking a turn for the worse because the narcissist is draining everything out of you. That's what they came to do. By the time you do reach a level of getting divorced, you're just about bombed out and depleted from almost everything. A lot of times people, when they encounter a narcissist and get married, when it reaches that stage or point to final divorce, you're going to have to start all over again. I mean, it's going to be a rough start too. It's going to be a hard reset. It's not just going to be like a regular restart. It's going to be a hard reset. It's going to be a shut down and reboot all over again type of situation. Because there's so much carnage that the narcissist leaves behind when dealing with each individual. And then when you add on top of that being married and having to, the drawn out way that narcissists make people carry that out to drain all your resources in the process. Yes, they're going to make you drain those resources. They're not going to make it that easy. You're going to have to go to court, the whole nine, with the narcissist. They're not just going to leave in peace. No, they're going to be there for theirs. They're going to make sure that they get theirs. And this is that unfair part that can linger and like I said, leave you completely devastated to the point where you're starting all over again. You're starting from the bottom. The narcissist came in like a thief in the night. You married him. It turned into a complete shit show. Nothing going right afterwards. Just constant arguments, fighting. Even the honeymoon went bad. You knew you was in for it when you had if you even did a honeymoon. You knew it was bad from that point. And it was just all downhill from there and never in any way, shape, form recovered. And then when it's time to move forward, to move on, to get to end that situation, they're going to drag that out too to make sure that, you're going to pay the price. You're going to pay, out of pocket, specifically to make sure that that situation is done and rectified. That's just how it works with narcissists. I hear so many people in their cases over the years that have married these narcissists, these narcissistic individuals. And in the end, it's a very hard pill to swallow when things end the way that it ends. Because you realize that person came in with ill intent, never intended on really honoring the marriage in the way that it's supposed to be honored. When it dawns on you and it hits you that you were just someone that person seen as an opportunity to come up off, and marriage was just a way to be more convincing to seal the deal. Yeah, it's pretty much how. So and it's hard advice. I would just say to save yourself money. Don't try, if you're in a situation now and you're thinking about it, don't try to do the marriage counseling. Don't try to draw it out. Try to come to an agreement as fast as possible and end it before you end up spending and putting money towards court and all this other stuff. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Book an appointment. Just click the link in the description box. Shoot me an email and I'll get back to you on how you can go about doing that. Till next time, have a good one.